you're a musician starting from scratch-ish in 2023 now. You have the ability to make music, but you don't know how to market your music or like where to get started in building your fan base. What does your path look like?
Marketing, like I would say the threshold for people to start marketing is probably like if it's 80% as good as what's ever popular in whatever genre. It's probably like I wouldn't start until you're at least at that point. But assuming that that's the case, someone starting from scratch, going to start releasing music, I would say before you release your first song, get like 5 to 8 songs in the pipeline. Like either like maybe have, depends how long it takes you to make music. But ideally what you want to do is like start dropping songs like every month. And so if it takes you 1 week to make a song, you could just kind of start right away. But most people, especially when they're newer to the whole marketing thing, like they're going to need some time to crank out music. And so get a buffer, maybe write and record and fully mix and master 3 songs, but then you have 5 songs written. Claim all your social media profiles, pick a release date for the first song. And maybe that release date is a month into the future. At that point, I would probably start like actually populating your social media profiles. So start posting on there regularly. Get some behind the scenes footage of the song, maybe some teasers for the song, just some random other things in the genre that you can do. Talk about your life, just to kind of like populate all your social media pages so that like when you drop your song, there's like content on there. But also what you can start doing before the song even comes out is start running ads on your page. You know, you can start testing audiences to kind of see who's more receptive, what genres of music more receptive, what artists are most receptive. And then like you can try to encourage like interactions with people. And so the idea is that hopefully you're not launching your brand new song to a ghost town and like your pages look reasonably populated and you have a reasonable amount of followers, maybe a couple hundred followers between Facebook and Instagram, for example. Then, you know, I already said you're gonna ideally, if you can, drop a song every month. If you can't, I would say like every 4 to 8 weeks is kind of like the sweet spot. And every song, you want to have social media content for it. The more, the merrier. Essentially, with social media nowadays, like if you wanted to have 50 videos for every song, that wouldn't be too much. You know, like you could post a video every single day on TikTok and Instagram Reels, and it won't be annoying to your audience, I promise you. So the more the merrier the content, but also ideally, if you have a budget, I found running Facebook ads, specifically running Facebook conversion campaigns using a landing page service like Tonda and Feature FM Hyped It, setting people to streaming services. A good like technically you can use any amount of money you have, but you know, less than $100 is not really going to do very much for you. I would say like $300 to $500 is kind of a reasonable budget. But like if it has to be 200 because of your income situation, that's fine. We're still going to make it dent. And every song just kind of promote. And the idea is like, a lot of new artists harp on like one song. They're like, this is the song I believe in. This is the song that's going to be the hit. And maybe labels can get away with that because they have so many connections and they can conduct like studies to like test their song and you know before they launch it. But I think for indie artists, like there's no way you can ever know what the best song is, what the song is that's going to drive the listeners. And so that's where like the releasing consistently part super important because every song is your like a new chance at bat. You know, you can't go up to bat, and I don't know why I'm using baseball because I hate baseball.
No, keep going. I like baseball. No, keep going.
But like every time you it's like imagine if every time you went up to the bat, you're like, this is gonna, you know, this is my only chance to make a home run.
Right.
And it's like you're putting 100% of every like you should put a lot of effort behind every song, of course, but like it's like the only thing that matters is like the whole game. It's like it's not like the one time at bat is the only thing that matters. It's like it's the whole kind of big picture. And like some artists will blow up off of one song, but for like 99% of artists, it's like a multi-year effort. right? Or even like over a decade or multiple decade effort to go from like a new artist to an artist that is like actually being like a full-time artist. So dropping your music consistently, releasing stuff on social media, interacting with fans as much as you can. If you have a marketing budget, I would say spend most of that, at least as of 2022, 2023, on Facebook conversion ads. Make a mailing list. If you can get a website and get a mailing thing, those things cost money. So maybe don't get those things from day one. But maybe 6 months in, build a website and a store and have a mailing list. And then you can explore how to like go from having like a bunch of people who are now like aware of you to having people on a list that are actually like what most people would consider like actual fans.